What's up, girls? I'm back with another video to aid you in personal transformation and your relationships. And today I wanted to talk to you about the real law of attraction. The law of attraction is probably something that you heard of many, many times. And I think there is a misconception or there is a huge part that most, if not all, these videos are missing. At least I haven't seen it out there yet. So I'm going to share that with you today. And what that is that there is not just one part to the law of attraction. There's not one thing you can do to have the things that you want manifest in the physical or the material. You want to show up. If you want a new car, you want to drive it. You want it here in the physical world. But in order to have that happen, there's going to be three different things you need to do. Not just one, three. And today we're going to talk about those. So the first one I want to cover is the one that is always talked about. If you go to any video on YouTube, look up law of attraction, this is the one that they're going to share with you. And that is your thinking or your thoughts. And this is very important, and this is 1/3 of what you're going to need to do in order to have something materialize in the material world or the physical world. So your thoughts are very important because your thoughts control the other things you're going to do. Thoughts control your actions. Thoughts are going to control your feelings oftentimes. So you're going to want to have the way you think and your thinking patterns on board and focused in on what you're trying to attract or bring into the world. Your thoughts is where everything originates, is where everything starts off that you manifest into your life. It started off as a thought. If you have negative thoughts, then that led to negative things being manifested into your life. And that's because there's an aspect of you that you are not even in control of. You can influence it, but overall, you're not in control of it. And that is called your subconscious. And your subconscious takes impressions from the things and the thoughts that you think inside your mind, the words you say out loud, and also the words you think inside your mind. And this is, for example, your subconscious is not something that you have to think about. It's always working for you, but it's not something that is under your control at the same time. For instance, your subconscious controls your digestion. So do you have to think about digesting your food after you eat it and swallow it? No. Your subconscious takes care of all those things. All you have to do is make sure that you are consuming the right food. And the same thing goes for your thoughts. So you can think of the things that you're thinking is like food. And your subconscious is going to take that food, which you're giving it, and it's going to give you an output. So if your input is corrupted, then what you get out of that is also going to be corrupted. So you want to make sure you're consuming good thoughts and thoughts that are beneficial for your life and thoughts that are going to serve you so that you can reap the benefits on the output side of the thoughts that you put in on the input side. So while thoughts are very important, they are not the only aspect that you're going to need to be aware of in order to have something manifest into the world or manifest into physical reality. And I believe many people get caught up at this stage right here. They think about what they want to have show up, but it takes more than that. There are millions, if not billions of people who have goals and dreams who think about them all the time. But does everybody reach their goals? Does everybody live their dreams? No. And that's easy to see. It's sad, but it's very easy to see when you look at the world that everybody is not living their dreams. So what is that? Why is some people's thoughts and their dreams actually coming to fruition and others aren't? Well, I'm going to give you the other two pieces to that equation right now. The next thing that you're going to need to be aware of if you want your thoughts, what you have in your mind, to manifest into the physical reality is your emotions. Your emotions and your feelings are energy, whether you realize that or not. And if you're going to bring something into manifestation, that's going to take some energy. So where's that energy coming from? If we know that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, where is that energy going to come from in order to make your dreams manifest into reality? That energy is going to come from you. You're going to want to have positive emotions and positive feelings towards the things that you're trying to do and the things that you're trying to create. And even bringing it off of a metaphysical explanation, if you feel bad every day or you feel low energy or you feel like you can't complete something, you can't do something, that's going to affect other parts of this triad that I'm talking about. If you feel bad, then that may affect your thoughts and you may start having ruminating thoughts on things not working out. But if you have positive thoughts and you know things are going to work out, that's going to leave you to be a lot more motivated to get things done and to really figure out what is going to take in order to get to your goal. Your emotions is like the fuel for this whole operation. The thought is like the outline, and your emotions is the fuel. That's what you're going to take you're going to take the outline and you're going to take the fuel, and that's what's going to propel you forward and give you the motivation and the want and the energy to bring what you're trying to create into the world. Because right now, if you just have thoughts alone, all you have is the outline, which is great and it is needed. But if all you have is the outline of something, that doesn't bring it here. That doesn't bring it into reality. It's like having a schematic for a house that you want to build. The outline is needed, but the outline is not enough to say that you're going to be able to build a house. And if you don't have the energy, the emotion behind wanting to build a house, then again, you're not really going to have anything there. And I'm going to let that lead me into the third thing that you're going to need if you want to manifest something into your reality. And that is arguably the most important: action. The law of attraction is the law of action. If you do not take action on the things that you want to create, they're not going to come true. You can think and feel up a storm, but if you never take action, if you never take movement, then nothing is ever going to change. Going back to the schematic reference, now you have your outline. Now you're energized, you're excited, you're hopeful that you're going to be able to build this house. And now you take action. Now is when you get the people together and you build a team and you take action, and then slowly but surely over time, the house gets built. And I could argue that time could be the fourth variable in this equation, because you have to have the right thoughts, feelings, and actions over time in order to manifest the things that you want into reality. The problem is that many people want things immediately. They want it to happen right then and right there. And then they get discouraged when that doesn't happen. But when you walk into something and you understand what it's going to take to complete it, it's a lot easier and it makes a journey a lot more enjoyable. Now, none of these things can work on their own. Action is the one that is going to manifest things into your reality. Now, let's say you just take action, but you don't take your thoughts or feelings into consideration. Well, that's when you still are going to be attracting things. You're always attracting things, but you're going to be attracting things still. But that's when you start attracting things you don't want, because you never thought about them. You didn't have an outline. You didn't have the emotion behind it, which means you may not even be taking the right actions or inconsistent actions. So what's the point of having things materialize when they're not even the things you want? For those of us who are unconscious, we're already doing that. We're taking action. We're having negative thoughts, negative feelings, and we're manifesting. You're always manifesting. That's another secret of the law of attraction, is that you're always manifesting. It's not something that you can control. You, as a living, breathing human being, are an attraction machine. But when things get interesting is when you have a hand in this process and you choose to be a co-creator and creating the things that you would like to see in your world. So, quick recap on the real law of attraction is that you need healthy thoughts, healthy feelings, and healthy actions in order to manifest things into reality. And also remember that these things are happening over time. So when you want something to come into your life and you want to see a change in your life, have healthy expectations of how much time it's going to take in order to reach these goals. And what I'm sharing with you right now is how things get created every single day. A new product that started off in someone's mind. And everything that I'm telling you right now, you can verify for yourself. You don't have to just take my word for it. You can look out and think about what you see going on and how people are building things and creating things in the world today. For an example, we can look at Elon Musk. He saw that traditional cars were polluting the environment and that something's going to need to change if we don't want to keep destroying the environment. So he used his thoughts and he said, how can I come up with a better energy efficient vehicle that still has a sporty look to it and that people would want to purchase? So in his mind, he came up with something that looked sporty, that looked nice, that people would want to buy, and he thought up a Tesla car. Then he also had the emotions of this needs to be done. And he had deep emotions towards this subject. He was passionate about it. So it motivated him. It gave him the energy to go out there and make it happen. And then he took the action. He created an organization in order to reach his goals. He went out there, took the action in order to get the people necessary in order to bring this into fruition. And if he didn't follow this process, if he didn't have the right thoughts, feelings, or actions somewhere down the line, then there would be no Tesla and you would not have any Tesla cars. So it takes all three of those aspects working in sync with each other in order for you to manifest the things that you want into reality. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you liked the video, give it a like. And if you'd like to follow me on a daily basis, you can follow my Instagram, which I will link in the description. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.